And we have more breaking news coming out of North Nashville tonight, where investigators are uncovering clues to an armed robbery and shooting that left one man dead. 50-year-old Darrell Wright was killed tonight while visiting a friend at a market on the corner of 15th Avenue North and Cecilia Avenue. That's where News Channel 5's Jason Lamb is tonight. Jason, what's the very latest?
Well, Shannon, investigators are still on scene at the Church and Son Market here. That's where they say this shooting took place. There are still a lot of questions left to be answered, including who these suspects are. But one thing is clear, this shooting death shook up neighbors here tonight.
He got it blocked off, tape and everything.
Peacefulness is fragile.
It's crimson.
And around 6 o'clock Sunday night, it shattered. Metro Police say a robbery at this neighborhood market in North Nashville led to a shooting, leaving a friend of the owner dead.
It's sad. That's all I can say. It's sad.
It don't make no sense to have a man working in a store or somebody working with him in a store and get killed on a Sunday.
The news broke family members.
She's angry. She's angry. See, she angry. She angry. She angry. She angry. And why not be angry?
All police say they know is the two men in their 20s that they say did this ran away.
This is a good place to be at, and you hurt a good person. You hurt a good person. That's it. You hurt a good person. I'm sorry. You hurt a good person.
The people left behind now must do their best as they try to put their neighborhood back together, piece by piece.
The madness has got to stop.
Neither a season ticket nor a funny foam finger in sight. And yet Jolton's Paulette Millard just might be.
Oh, my Titans license plate.
The Titans' biggest fan.
It helps me find my car when I'm parking at a shopping lot.
So dedicated she is, she and her Santa hat wouldn't even let a 15-hour power outage
Jolton does not have any power.
get in the way of her Titans Sunday.
I don't know what it's called, but you plug it into your cigarette lighter, and then you turn it on, get your antenna out, and voila.
This match right here is a linebacker
I
sharp.
was watching the Titans game, just sitting here just like this.
This is a wide split, just a sprint to the goal line.
Baxter Road was one of the few areas still without power Sunday afternoon, as electrical crews worked to repair the damage from Saturday night storms.
It broke 2 poles, and we had to replace the 2 poles and reconduct our wire across the interstate.
It left Paulette without her usual creature comforts for the evening, forcing her to read by Kindle Light.
A Kindle I can read. I read it last night to go to sleep by.
Power was restored late Sunday night, but rest assured, the next time a storm forces Paulette off the grid, she'll still have her eye on the gridiron.
My daughter told me earlier, she said, "You're what they call a hardcore fan."
This match right here is a linebacker sharp.
I brought everything today.
There's that phrase people say about keeping your friends close.
Let's see here.
No doubt, this artist in Hillsborough Village has no problem doing that.
I'm Peggy Snow.
Peggy Smith.
I'm
Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
It's nice to
I'm
meet
glad
you.
to meet you. It's a beautiful dress.
She'd love to chat with you. She'll even want you to stick around for a while,
I'm glad to talk to you.
if only the subjects of her paintings would be able to do the same.
It feels like a race against time.
As much as Peggy Snow enjoys the environment she paints in,
I like to be out of doors as much as possible.
she takes issue with the statement spelled out across the street.
We're lost in fine old architecture that's really sturdy and made by hand. The bricks are laid by hand.
She'd like to believe each brushstroke she's made over the past 2 decades could help keep these buildings standing on demolition's death row.
I'm also sad to say that
But she's learned she can't do a job this big by herself.
we haven't succeeded a lot in saving them despite despite a common love.
And that's where this lady on the left comes in. Because if you stop and talk to Peggy,
Yeah.
you may soon find yourself recruited in her expanding group effort to commute these buildings' sentences.
Are you a part of the neighborhood association in this neighborhood?
Well, I should be, shouldn't I?
Oh.
Because more important than the brushes she paints with, she says, are the friends she talks with.
I love these neighborhoods.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. I'm very delighted to think that my painting can generate dialogue on the street.
But there's that other thing people say you should do when you keep your friends close.
Yes.
What about
I'm acquainted with Bill.
your enemies?
This company, if it has the same name, it's called Mid-South Wrecking.
I've been in the demolition business for 35 years.
Over the last 2 decades, at painted building after painted building,
She hates to see a building torn down.
Peggy's kept Bill Sauvé
It works.
closer.
In a way, he's a little bit of an arch enemy, but he's a very nice man. Hello, Bill.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing all right.
Yeah. Boy, it sure came down fast.
Yes, it's gone now. We got a picture of it now.
Becoming friends with the man whose job it is to destroy what Peggy is trying to save.
Demolishing buildings has been my whole life.
And though the buildings still come down, in a way, Peggy's strategy has worked. After all, what demolisher do you know
She would more than likely want to make a picture, a painting
who talks like this?
from the north side of this with the sun hitting the building. That would make a beautiful painting right there.
Peggy says she won't stop painting, and she'll keep doing what she does best,
Oh, this must be one happy family.
continuing to make new friends while keeping the old.
I'll be talking to you again.
Okay.
Okay, Bill.
We'll see you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
With photojournalist Catherine Stewart,
I think Peggy will be painting pictures of buildings
Jason Lamb,
for
News Channel 5 HD.
a long time to come.